apply this in the corporate setting?
Y'all are asking some great questions. And I would put it like this. Emotional intelligence is like personal and professional development or self-help 2.0. I mentioned Og Mandino, Napoleon Hill, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn. That was with 1.0. You know what I'm saying? You got the information, you got the motivation, you got some of the structure and the frameworks. Now we're getting evidence to come behind it as well. And now we're getting assessment to come behind it as well. So, driving in the car, having your car university, having those books, keep doing that. That's a level. And then when we level up and we start to talk about communication outside of transactional, trying to get a deal done or negotiate, and we think about it as transformational, you start to have much better results because people do business with those that they know, like, and trust. So, if I come in with my sales tactics or my sales communication strategies, there's going to be some guards up. But if I'm just, hey, look, here's the deal. Like, I'm going to make an offer to you, but X, Y, Z, let's just talk first and see if it makes sense. If it doesn't, no problem. And you figure out those things. And I pulled up one of the assessments now, too, to just look at some of like what the research says. So enhanced employer-employee relations, improved performance and productivity, greater motivation and satisfaction, team performance, collaboration and synergy, greater initiative and commitment. On the other end, you have lower levels of stress, lower levels of absenteeism, lower levels of turnover, less aggressive and hostile issues, because we're not butting heads over this small stuff and these little office politics that come in place. And all those things, people might think they sound cute. Reduced absenteeism, that's money. Decreased turnover, that's money. Reduced stress, that's money. Team performance, these are money things. And as we continue to move into this new industrial revolution of AI, the one thing that AI cannot replace is emotional intelligence. You can't make a robot into a person, at least not yet. And so until we figure out how to do that, you're the one that's going to make you real in these situations. Building these skills gives you a new level of depth. And there's studies from like Cal Berkeley that show that EQ is responsible for up to 80% of your personal and professional success, and which is far greater than your IQ, your traditional intelligence test and assessment.
One more time. How much is the percent? Because I think our audience needs to hear that one more time. How much is the percent for EQ?
80% of personal and professional success. So, we're talking about the